Happy Valentine's Day 2018 to everybody. I said I'd make some videos of these tractors when the weather got a little bit nicer outside. And that it is today. It is a bit nicer. So this is my 1969 Bolens 1225. It has a Johnson Midget 10 loader on it. I don't believe the tractor came with this loader originally. I believe it was on a Model 900 or Model 1000. But someone put it on here. So, story behind this tractor. Bought it in auction. It was sitting for a good 20 years in a barn. And my guess is it lost spark, and that's why they parked it. So I got it. I was able to get it running, and I'm able to now use it. Everything works on it. The engine was a replacement engine. It is the correct model, TRA 12D Wisconsin. But you can see by its green color, it was a newer replacement engine. And I think from the serial number, it came out to be a 1985, I want to say. I'm not sure on that. I'd have to look. But if you guys want to check it out for yourself, see if my phone will zoom in here. Clear up. There's the model number and the serial number. Serial number, you can go on Wisconsin's website and actually find out what year it is. So, yeah. Story with the loader itself, it needs some work yet. I have been chasing a couple leaks here and there. Currently, as you can tell by the floor, puddle on the floor, I got one down here at the where this lower hose goes onto the sump or the reservoir for the hydraulic fluid, so I gotta do that. I already did the little elbows and stuff, put some Teflon tape on them and whatnot. So yeah, so I figured we'd do a cold start today. It's right around 40 degrees. So it's not super cold, but I figured it's still considered a cold start at that. One of the other things that this tractor needs to have done to it, if you look, that's totally cracked there where the control unit is for the loader at the reservoir, so that has to get fixed. Someone already tried welding it back to the reservoir, which does work. But I'd like my fluid to be up around the level where that crack is in there. So that's one of the things that are going to have to get fixed. For the time being, I simply just stuff a rag in here, and usually I don't have any problems with the fluid leaking out. I already went ahead, checked all the fluids and everything. Everything's great. It's been about 6 weeks or so since this thing's been started. So we're going to go ahead, try and start her up. Should start up. Never had an issue with it before. The problem that with the no spark issue is the reason why I think it was left sitting was a simple wire at the key switch that had pulled out slightly, and it's just enough to cause it not to have spark. Other than that, the tires get a little low with air and stuff here over time, but as you can see, it's got the agricultural tires on it. It's got actual Bolens wheel weights on it. It's got the ballast box in the rear. It's got hydraulic lift for the tractor itself. I do have to rebuild the hydraulic lift. The seals do leak. I have the kit. Just got to do that. You can see here where it came from originally. In case you guys don't know, he's about 10 miles from my house, so I've done business with him in the past. But yeah, so I'm gonna get on here. Figured I'm using my phone here today. It's kind of a little bit unhandy to use the tripod and my regular camera, so figured we'd use this thing. There's a, I don't know if you can see it, the pulley that sticks out here. There's a little piece of metal that comes out that goes over a nut down here, there's a stud that comes up with a nut. You just stick it over that, and that releases the tension off the drive belt down there. Now, as you can see, I only have one belt on there. When they replaced this engine, they only put one belt on there because the pulley is not correctly lined up. The pulley's not correctly lined up to line up with the dry shaft pulleys. And the reason it's not like that is so that the hydraulic pump over here on the side would line up with the pulley on the unit, on the engine down here. So I think that's why that is. I do have new drive belts. Hoping I can adjust that and still have everything work, but I'm not sure. But yeah, so I guess we'll just see here if the machine will start. Hopefully it does. I had the, oh, you know what? I don't know if I turned the fuel on. Let's do that first, shall we? Get down in under here. Nope, I didn't have it turned on. So we'll turn that on. I did put a new fuel shut-off valve on it. New starter generator belt. Like I said, I do have the new drive belt. And I do have the rebuild kit for the hydraulic cylinder over here. So, while we're waiting there for the fuel to get down there, as you can tell, there's no hood. I have tried to put the hood on it that I have, but what happens is the hydraulic lines that go to the hydraulic cylinder up here in the front here that you can see would catch on the hood, and it would actually pinch them. So the hood can't be on the tractor. And I think I had stated before that I believe that the loader unit was on a model 900 or 1000. Those models there are stick shift. The reason I believe that is, let's see here. Yeah, right here. See those two holes, and it looks like an outline of something was there on the tube frame stick shift models. Where you would rest your feet, there's two bolts that come out to the, like the pedal or the footrest that would be on there, and as you can see from the wear, it looks like those holes were used in the past. So that's why I say I believe this loader to be used on a model 900 or a 1000. So I guess that was long enough to see if the gas is going to get down there. You can see we have a straight pipe for exhaust. It's pretty loud. I put a little cover on there so that any rainwater won't get in there. The previous owner didn't have anything like that on there, so I put that on there. So yeah, see what happens. Look at the dipstick. Not bad. Warm up here a little bit. All right. Put this thing in drive. And being a model 1225, this is a hydrostatic. go over here so it's on a level surface. Then we'll get off and take a little better look at it. There you go. At least you can see it a little better. I do have another bucket for it that has like the little spikes on the end of it that come out to load like manure or hay, straw, that kind of stuff. That came with the tractor. This thing had a huge mouse nest under the shroud too. When I took that out, I replaced the fuel line and everything with it as well. One of those things where it's a little difficult to get the shroud off. You have to have the loader up out of the way to get it off, so you can get actually under the front of the tractor here to get to it. But yeah, I did that. Kind of interesting. Doesn't have a PTO unit on the bottom of it here. However, if it did and you wanted to put some weight on the back and not use a ballast box, for instance, use a rototiller, it does have that right there. It does have that circle there. So that the dry shaft that would run from the PTO to the rototiller itself could pass through that and under the tractor. So, pretty cool design. Like I said, it's a model 1225. The rear tires, I believe, are fluid filled. They have the FMC cast iron weights. So yeah, pretty neat little unit. I'll use the controls here again. The left one here that operates the amount of height, and then your right lever here does the dump. So you push that forward, there's that. And here you can see with the neat little unit. I had a Bolens 4-wheel drive with a loader on it, and honestly, it was too big for around here. This is perfectly sized, especially to clean the snow up on the driveway. So yeah. the early models had the dipstick here for your transmission. Pretty neat. Other ones till later, when they went to a little bit of a different design, they had like a small oval tank underneath the fender right here with a little cap on it you would take out. It had like a dipstick on it to check the fluid. But this is the early one, Chet. My small frame 775 Bolens has the same style of dipstick on it. So, yep. There it is, everybody. Like I said, this is one of the first ones that I wanted to get out and show everybody, just because I figured everybody would be more interested in this model than some of the other ones that I might have. So, alright. Well, thank you very much for watching. Stay tuned for more videos on some other small engine equipment. We'll see ya.